step one, you say.
Well guys, it's time. It's time for that Meteor Raptor reaction and review you have all been waiting for. Tonight, I am taking a look at a 2013 Disney film that I've gotten so many requests for and I have been trying to avoid for so long. That movie is Frozen. Yes guys, as I promised, I will be reviewing Frozen. I'm going to be doing a reaction video because that's what the bet was with Ryan. And yeah, I haven't even opened it out of the plastic yet. I was waiting till I actually was going to put it on so I wouldn't get angry at the fact that I was holding it and snap it. But yeah, I would like to say I really just don't want to watch this. I can give you a reason why. My friend the Rockstar, he went and told me that this film was horrible. But my friend General, he told me that this film was amazing. So really, I'm not sure who to trust because, you know, Rockstar, he's been wrong in the past, but he's also been right. In general, he's been wrong in the past, but he's also been right. But a couple other of my friends told me that this thing was amazing. And I mean, this thing won an Oscar, and it also, I believe it was, the music was also composed by the guy who made the score to the Book of Mormon, the Broadway musical, which won like 15 Tony Awards or something, including like Best Picture and Best Comedy, but you know, it was from the guys who made South Park, so obviously it's gonna be a great comedy. But anyhow, I'm really just trying to avoid this. All I can say is I refused to see it in theaters. I did not ever want to have to watch this thing, okay? And the fact that I hear I'm holding the Blu-ray thing, it on Blu-ray, it really just makes me feel depressed considering I gave in to such a stupid bet. But hey, you know what? It could be good. Because there was a film, I haven't reviewed it yet, called Repo the Genetic Opera. Going into that, I thought I was going to hate it because it was from the producers of Saw and it had Paris Hilton. But it was amazing aside from Paris Hilton. Yeah. Wow. It's time to watch this, isn't it? Oh boy. I have really, really been dreading this. I'm just stalling right now. But hey, without further ado, the only way I'm going to get through this is if I get over it. Without further ado, it's time to kick back, relax, and check out Frozen. Okay guys, we're 2 minutes into this. The first thing they say is, they start a musical number. This song's okay, but this whole song is just about them cutting ice. You guys can hear this, right? Great! We're 5 minutes in, and one of the characters is dead! Oh, so she's alive. Never mind, forget what I just said about maybe 3 minutes ago. And we've just hit Disney cliche number 5! The parents have to die. This time it wasn't just the mother, unlike legitimately every single Disney film that was animated within like the past 3 decades. Or more like 5 decades. It was both parents. Oh, will you stop singing already? Hey guys, you can hear this, right? Until this point, we've had just all these opera-ish songs, you know, just to go with it. I have never seen a song this misplaced since 17 from Rebuild the Genetic Opera. Okay, like, it's not even a good song.
I mean, it's crazy. We fit.
Just
Sorry, the Queen has cursed this land.
because,
It's not Dracula.
Wait, no.
just because she, just because what's her face runs across the water,
I'm completely ordinary.
this whole place gets cast into complete
My sister's not a monster.
snow, winter.
It was an accident. She was
Okay.
scared. She didn't mean it.
Can someone please explain to me, one, where she got these powers, and two, why the heck that would happen?
I'm the one that needs to go after her.
Hey guys, I'm surprised. I like this song. Like, can you guys hear this? This is really good. This is Let It Go, the song that won the Oscar, but I think this actually might be getting good. And yep, this song's actually pretty good. I'm liking it. In order to, if it keeps up at this pace, I might actually end up liking this thing. Okay, you guys.
Winter's a good time to stay in and put me in summer and I'll be a happy snowman.
I'm not making this up. That was actually hilarious. Okay, you know what? You guys were actually pretty surprised. This entire film has actually kind of turned itself around. I'm actually starting to enjoy it. And we still have, like, let's see. 42 minutes left, so hey, this is actually doing really good.
Look, Sven, the sky's away.
Wow. Guys, that was Frozen, and that was amazing. Wow. Let me just stop here. Get this thing out. Wow. Wow. I did not. Wow. Okay. Before I actually, and I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, straight up, I'm not overreacting here. Like, this is honestly how I feel about it. Like, wow. Okay, anyhow. Yeah, so, first off, let me just start by talking about something for a second. Going into this, well, the last Disney film of any sort that was sort of like this that I saw was Tangled, and I hated that movie so much. Like, I actually did. It was like the last Disney musical I saw. It's the last one they made recently that I've seen. And my all-time favorite Disney musical is The Lion King. So going into this thing, I was expecting, what my friends had told me was, the soundtrack is good, but not a lot else. General, thank you for making me lose this bet, because this is amazing. This film was amazing. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna start with the writing, that's the best place to start with a great film like this. Okay. Really, I was kind of thinking it was gonna be another, like, sort of cliched Disney story, because it kind of started out the same way, like, the parents die, and then it's the princesses, and I was just thinking, you know what, it's gonna go down like Little Mermaid, or Sleeping Beauty, or any of those. It's just gonna go down as just being, we've seen it before, it's just slightly different. However, Frozen decided, yeah, let's take that and switch it around. So they decided they were going to twist the entire thing around and make it completely new. Still same kind of idea, but brand new story. And I do have a couple questions. This whole film left me asking one question. Well, a couple questions. One, Elsa, she has like the snow power and all that. How'd she get it? They say at the very beginning she was born with it, but no one else in her family had it, so how did she have it? Second, how really did Olaf come to life? Like, she just made snow and then it's kind of like, oh, he's alive, just go with it. Okay. They kind of jumped over that part. But really, that's like if you can easily look past those two small things and find a fantastic story in this. Characters, well, they're not exactly the most deep, but it's a Disney film, so we don't need a lot of depth. We have enough that we can actually care whether they live or die. So that's good enough. And each character has their very own distinct personality. And just from what I had seen, I hated Olaf the snowman. He's the funniest guy out of this entire movie. He's probably my favorite. Like, it was great. So the writing was really strong from start to finish. That ending, it's just sort of, it's a family movie, so like, let's just have it end the way a family film should. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah. And the pacing, the first maybe 20 minutes, you're kind of thinking, when is anything going to happen of real value? But after that, for the next hour and 20 minutes, it just keeps going and going and going and going and going. Like, it really picks up, and that's when everything changes and the whole thing just becomes great. Yeah, I'm going to stop talking about the acting and move on. No, writing, I mean. The acting. Who was in this? Doesn't seem like they say who's in it. But, I do know, well, I know one of them, Adele Dazeem. I think that's how you pronounce your name. No, that's how John Travolta messed it up at the Oscars. You know who I'm talking about. The girl, everybody who was in this movie, they all turned in fantastic showings. Like, everybody was just... The acting was great from everybody. Nobody was a bad actor. Nobody was just... okay, I'm there kind of actor. Everyone was acting and acting well. Yeah. Like, they really just decided, you know what, let's give this the best as we can. And the acting turned out, just absolutely phenomenal. Everybody, if any of the people from this movie get on, work in other films, I'm totally gonna have to check it out because the acting was that good. Yeah. Everybody just plays their characters so well, and all the characters, they have their own attitude, and each actor is able to embody that attitude and just play it up. So for Olaf, he's just completely ridiculous and laid back, and yet he's totally lovable for it, and the guy who played him is able just to pull that off completely. So it really, really works. The animation, I have the Blu-ray on here, but I watched the DVD. The animation was beautiful. It says here on the back, Disney's animation's best since The Lion King. I'm gonna have to agree with that. This stuff was fantastic animation. It was beautiful, it was detailed, it was colorful, it was just what you would expect from a big, big budget Disney film. It's totally what you would expect and then more. So hey, I have the Blu-ray, so I'm not gonna watch it tonight again, but at some point, this winter, I'm just gonna watch the Blu-ray and just kick my feet up and just relax. And hey, I got a 60-inch screen TV to watch it on, as well as my other Christmas classics, such as Die Hard and Gremlins and those films. Yeah. So I've covered the animation, the acting, the writing, music. This is where the movie just comes out and blows your mind beyond everything. Yeah. I am aware that the song Let It Go won an Oscar. That song deserves the Oscar the whole way through. Because at the very beginning we have for the first 20 minutes, we have like song. You have like 4 songs, and 2 of them are good, 2 of them are, one of them's okay, and one of them's just not so good. But after Let It Go shows up, you will not care about any of those. Your opinion on every single one of those songs goes straight up, because this song pulls up everything. Let It Go was amazing. Like, I am stunned by it. Wow. And we had a couple songs after that, and it was amazing. And I'm aware that this thing also has like a digital copy, and it also has like a deal for the soundtrack. So I might actually have to do that at some point, because the score was beautiful, and the song music was just as good. Yeah. Audio mix was, well, it's Disney, so it was phenomenal from start to finish. It was perfect. Yeah. Here's one thing I like to comment on. A lot of films these days have decided they're going to put their titles at the end of the movie. The first time I noticed it, it was with Avatar, then it was How to Train Your Dragon, and it's just tons of films that are big budget movies like to put their title right before the credits. Frozen, however, decided it would be the opening thing, and the opening title sequence is just beautiful. Like, it looks really, really cool. It's just very well done animation. Like I said, all the animation was great. So, anything else I can talk about? Well, you know what? When it comes down to it, can you guys think I can recommend Frozen? Oh, yes, I can. And you just heard me. I hated this movie when it came out in theaters. Like, I thought it looked so stupid. I wanted nothing to do with it ever. I never wanted to watch it. I don't care what you guys are thinking. Go watch this movie. Rockstar, when you're watching this, dude, what did you not like about this film? This film was amazing. Yeah, like, I'm kind of considering I'm going to actually do a top... I did the top 5 funniest films, like, last year. I'm actually going to do, like, a top 5 best, top 5 worst of what I've reviewed this year. So far, Frozen has actually taken number 1. That's saying a lot. But girls, they just loved it. Guys, they thought it was stupid. But a bunch of the guys who saw it, who were my friends, they told me it was great. They were totally right. If you have not seen this movie, you need to go out and watch it. I know it's still in some theaters, actually, and I'm holding the Blu-ray right now. That's how popular this thing has been. I picked this thing up for about $20. It's a DVD, the Blu-ray, and digital copy at Walmart. You pick up the DVD for $15, go do that. Like, you will not regret it. If you love Disney musicals, if you love The Lion King, you're gonna love everything about this movie. Wow, you guys, I am just floored right now. I really thought this thing was going to suck, and suck hard. I thought this thing was going to fail, and fail really hard, but this thing proved me wrong so badly. So, hey, General, dude, thank you for taking the bet that I made to you, because I was hoping I could win $10. But yeah, dude, thank you for beating me, because you've given me a chance to watch what is one of the best animated films I have seen in a long time. However, it does not top my other 3 favorites, which are the Lego Movie, Wreck-It Ralph, and 101 Dalmatians. But anyhow, guys, swing on over. I'm gonna put a link in the description to General's channel, just below. Go over there and thank him. And if you like what you see, because he does some pretty cool stuff, then subscribe to him. But wow, dude, thanks. This was amazing. He didn't buy it for me, but he at least forced me to watch it, essentially. That was great. So yeah, if I stay around much longer, I'm just gonna keep babbling about how shocked and stunned I was. So you know what? I'm just gonna go play Injustice Gods Among Us on the PS3 and just lay back. Wow. So yeah, you guys, until next time, this is the Meteor Raptor saying keep cool, and I will see you guys around.
Why you came, where did I go wrong?